Oh, good morning. Good morning, all. It's Monday, and it feels very Monday-ish after a bit of a lazy weekend. But it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Plenty to get on with this week. Excited about some maps that we've got booked in. We've got two EP3s to map today, which is great. It's going to be a good week. It's going to be a good week. I've absolutely loved driving my Colt CZT this weekend. Absolutely loved it. Uh, it's unbelievably quick, and I'm even going to go as far as to say it's too quick. We had some dry weather on Friday, Saturday. So Saturday we had some dry weather. That was awesome. So I really did have fun. And then it was a bit dank yesterday, but I turned the power steering down a little bit and tried to deal with my torque steer, but I really did light it up, and I had so much fun in that car. And I've missed it, and I wonder. I mean, it's only because yes, on Saturday it was pointed out that I had a bit of a problem with my FN2. Not the nicest thing to look at. It looked like my rear wheel bearing had collapsed, but without any noise. No signs of it going. It just looked like I had massive camber on one of the rear wheels. Richard was a bit perplexed as to how that would happen, and said, without even getting out of his car, "You've snapped your rear beam on that." I was like, "What? I'd have heard that. How does that happen?" And yeah, he was right. We put it up on the ramps, and the FN2 has got a snapped rear beam. So mint coilovers, mint poly bushes, the lot, and it's snapped right the way around, to the point where if I'd have hit a decent bump or a decent pothole, it just sheared that off. So yeah, we're gonna start looking for that problem, because our friend Steve's also had that problem. Um, so yeah, so it's one of those where, yes, I wasn't very. What's the word? I was a bit perplexed, to be fair. I couldn't believe that my FN2 had delivered that issue to me when I'm not feeling particularly flush. So I was a bit. Mm, so at that point, I needed my car, which was my Honda CRZ, which is in bits in the body shop. The Evo's not got an MOT on it, so the only car left in the arsenal to drive. Morning, Barnsey. Morning, Ox Modified. Hope you are well. The only car left to drive at that point that had MOT was the K20 CZT, and I've not really driven it since it's had its power steering installed. So I sort of had to learn how to drive it. It's amazing. It's so good. Really, really pleased with it. Really pleased with it. Had so much fun. Didn't want to get out of it. Didn't even want to get out of it. That's how much fun I was having in it. Taking photos, driving around, exactly like, when you get a new car and you just don't want to get out of it and you want to drive it. That's how it felt, and it's been a while. So really, really happy with it. Really love the way it drives. It's, like I said, it's unbelievably quick. Unbelievably quick. And I know you think I'm messing, but it's it's too quick for me. You run out of road really, really quickly, and it's like almost it's an auto, because you're in sixth gear going for seventh that doesn't exist virtually all the time. Let's have a look. Sorry, just dealing with an order early doors. How did I get? Morning. Good morning, Bonzi. Good morning, everybody. How did I get my spanner, boys? I gave you a spanner, Daryl. Good stuff. That means that the SEO work that we did is still going on. Oh, that's great news, isn't it? Absolutely great news, Bardsey. Well done. Well deserved. Keep the videos coming, Bardsey. Keep the videos coming. Yeah, you know that feeling when you get out of a... Sorry, just dealing with a supplier. Yeah, you know that feeling when you get out of a car, you're a bit shaky, or where you overtake something at full pelt and it's a little bit leery and you're like laughing, like nervously to yourself. That's driving the K20 Colt. Utter madness. Utter madness. And it just, you sit in it and it just makes you want to spend more money on it. It makes you want to tidy it up, redo everything that you want to do to it. Like you've got the passion for it back again, that sort of thing. That's how I feel about it. Oh, I love my spanner. Good. Be a good one Wednesday. Will be a good one Wednesday. Looking forward to that. Yeah, so pretty much great weekend. Saturday, Sunday in the Colt CZT. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Fast as you like. Morning, Jason. Starbuck, one of my favourites. Yeah, so and this week it's mostly about Honda stuff. Again, like I said, we got two EP3s in to make YouTube content on. Hopefully finish some Uncle Keith content on my CRZ. What else have we got? Oh, I've got to get this phone call. Bear with me, uno momentos. And I'm back. Hello, all. Hello. How much camber? I had a full setup and had -2 degrees on the passenger rear, so they shimmed it and polybushed it. That wouldn't have helped me. This rear beam it has cracked nearly all the way round. It would have been off, and I'd have been skidding along the road. I've done. I mean, the work's been done over a year. The work's been done over a year, but yeah, it's an old car. They do suffer with rear beams, and it's an old car and they corrode. And I think it's just one of those things where it's quite a common fault on the FN2s. So I'll keep my eye on it. I'm going to order a new one. I'm going to get a new rear beam. Shalom. Mine's definitely foobarred. Mine's got a crack all the way around it. You can clearly see it. But it's worth checking. It's worth checking because it would have been hideous to have broken whilst I was driving. Yeah. Oh, I think mine's had a knock. I hit a curb hard in mine once. That's a long story, but I hit a curb hard in mine once, and yeah, so I think it probably weakened it, and then it's just over time gradually got worse and worse. But on a positive spin, it did. I did really enjoy it. Really enjoy driving my CZT. And I forgot how fast it was. I really forgot how fast it was. Looking forward to Wednesday, Bardsey. Looking at the diary there. Looking forward for Wednesday. Jamie Humphries, Colt Manifold map. Adrian Marshall, stage 2 Colt Man. It's all go. It is literally all go. Let's make sure I've got what I think I've got. K20. Right. Let's message my buddy. What's everyone doing today? Is everyone back at work? Did everyone have a hangover? Or did people chill out like me? Custom steering wheels. That's cool. I got a new steering wheel of a Colt. Really like that. No, you can't. No, that's not possible. You're going to have to boost it. Use the new hot tub. I've seen that. Very jealous. That looked great. We can turbo it. What Honda is it, buddy? AJ, what Honda is it? Worked all weekend, man. You need to rest. I watched Kenobi about 4 times over the weekend. Mine sounds ace on launch control. I can't do the noises. FN2, no, you wouldn't turbo an FN2 in my opinion. You'd only supercharge one. But you can get a dump valve on the supercharged one. So yeah, whilst we don't do a turbo kit because turboed FN2 set on fire, we would supercharge one. It is a supercharged EP3. Morning, Matthew. How are you? Hope you're well. This morning we were basically being grateful for everything. To program 6 on Stranger Things. Is that the final episode before it goes to July? I think it's 6 episodes, isn't it? I'm up to the limit. I've watched all the episodes now. I did a lot of paperwork over the weekend when I wasn't in my Colt CZT, and I watched Stranger Things in the background, which was awesome. And then I watched Kenobi, and I watched Star Trek Stranger Things. No, sorry, Star Trek Strange New Worlds, which was awesome as well. Good. HKS valve. No, you need a turbo to do that. You can't make dump valve noises on an NAFN2 AJ Beats. You're definitely going to need to boost it. So get your $7,000 out and get it done. That's the answer. That is the answer to that conundrum. Yeah, man, 80s boy, same as us. I love Stranger Things. I could watch it from the beginning again, I think. I think I could probably do that. Right, let us pray. Let us see what it is. A pray. I got loads to do. That's my eBay orders to deal with today. Blech. Let's have a look. See website orders. Ugh. I think I'm good. Right, delete all that. Fantastic. That was easy. Mark as red. Yeah, man. Any super, we've got supercharged Civics here with dump valves on. It's good. Richard's K20EG has got dump valve on it. To be fair, some of them need it because they just keep producing boost when you let off. So you need your dump valve to get rid of it. Right. Returns. How many people messed me about during the weekend? Oh, yeah, brilliant. Loads. See details. Love it. eBay has automatically accepted this return because the customer is a moron. Brilliant. It should actually say that. Customer is a moron. All orders. Right. That's my plan for today then. I think we're good. Oh, I tell you what. Do you want to see something vile? Let me get it. That paperwork stuff. That's not. So all that needs to go. 1 second, Turkish. That's done. That needs to go there. Where's my wallet? Let me see if I can show you the pain of a performance vehicle. Yeah, I paid for V-Power on Saturday. Look at how scruffy I look today. I paid. I don't know whether you can see this, but that's one. Can you see this? £1.95. So 1.95 pence. I paid nearly £2 a litre for V-Power. £1.95 for V-Power. Because that's what it was mapped on. 1.95. That's disgusting, isn't it? The country has gone bananas. Absolutely bananas. Thanks, man. The CRZ might be back. It might be back this week. I'm hoping it might be ready by tonight, but I'm gonna let the master that is Keith decide that. We'll let him decide it, because he's got to finish it. He said to me whilst we were in the paint shop, he said there's a run there, so I've got to do something with that, which is good because it means that his attention to detail is exactly what I thought it was going to be. Even on my car, he's basically said that there is a run and he's gonna have to deal with it. I think my hair needs cutting. I think it needs cutting. Should we do that? Should we go Backstreet Boys? It just makes me look bold. No, not doing it. Not doing it. Let's have my hat on properly today. My head's too big, or my ears are too big. Yes, thanks. Supercharged GP3. Richard's EG is sick. Yeah, something I've got to learn is to drive my car within the confines of the road and the environment that it's on. So if it's a wet road or there's a speed limit or there's lots and lots of traffic, I need to drive it from inside the car, not just trying to make noise. So it's like I'm driving a noise machine and I just need to make it make those noises. And I need to concentrate on the speed limit, other cars around me and the road conditions, because just making noises is not safe for you. I left my glasses at work. I don't have my glasses on all weekend, so now I can actually see. There we go. I can bloody see. Yeah. So, lots going on today. Lots of parcels to send. Probably going to have to write myself a list of things to do. So, let's do it. Let's write a list. If I can even find a pen. I've got a new number plate to go on my Colt. So maybe I'll fit that today. Then maybe I'll even tax it. Where's a pen? Good lordy, I've got bits everywhere. Oh no, I've got Colt ones. Oh, I'll replace them. That's okay. Got to fit some inlet manifold bolts to the CRZ today if I get time, because Gareth noticed that they were missing and sent me a set as a gift because he's a lovely, lovely man. So I've got to do eBay. I've got to sort web shop orders. I've got to send parcels. I'm not writing down map 2 EP3s because that's just got to happen. That's a given. I've got to fit inlet manifold bolts. I've got to edit Uncle Keith's. One of my YouTube channels, the Uncle Keith's YouTube channel, takes forever to upload videos to it. I don't know why that is. I mean, they're generally longer. So basically, we've got a video going live tonight, which is, and it sounds boring. I don't know whether did you enjoy the primer video where we just mix up some primer? I really enjoyed making it, and it got 1,000 views, so it's not done too badly. But yeah, we've made a video where we're just mixing the paint up for the Honda CRZ. And whilst that doesn't sound particularly interesting, it's absolutely amazing stuff. It's amazing. So I think I'm going to just keep making content that I think's interesting. And if nobody likes it, well, so be it. But I really enjoyed speaking to Keith and mixing up some paint and seeing how it all works. And seeing the different shaders and toners and things like that go in there. You wouldn't believe the colours that go into it. And it's just fantastic. And it's really satisfying to watch. So hopefully you guys like it. But one of the things I noticed is that the Uncle Keith, because it's a big process. So for instance, if we're mapping a car, we can make a 3-hour map into an 8-minute video because there's only so many dyno runs anyone wants to see, and the people want to see us speak about it and talk about the mods. It's a pretty strict format. It's pretty easy going, but the format's pretty much the same. Introduce the car, stick it on the rollers, see what it is in standard form, tune it, show some videos, do some pops and bangs and have a look at some flames, talk about the vehicle, talk about the mods, talk about what to do next, talk about the power figure, wave the gentleman on his way. That's the format for a Dynodaze video. The format for an Uncle Keith's video is very, very different because there's so much to do. And also, 3 hours of a mapping slot is not the same as 10 hours or 40 hours of mapping, of painting something in the Dynodaze paint shop. So that's why the videos are longer, and that's why I think the Uncle Keith's videos they've got more in them. Here's Uncle Keith and Uncle Richard.
Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you doing?
Well, I've got some tea, some milk.
Get in. He's on it. He's on it. Thanks for coming.
I don't know how to put the two together, but
Thanks for coming, mate. Good to see you. How you feeling, Rich?
Die in my sleep, somewhere.
He didn't die in his sleep. That's his catchphrase, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen?
and he brought me in today as well. So that was good.
Did he?
Yeah.
You sold your Colt?
No. But I'm kind of letting the wife use it today.
Oh, very good.
After,
Did you see what happened to FN2?
yeah, we've got a bit of a strange weekend, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, because your Ford's got a problem, ain't it? Your brand new Ford.
Yeah, it's gone.
Brand spanking new Ford.
Yeah, it's leaking diesel.
It's leaking diesel. That sounds like a YouTube channel. No, that's Whistling Diesel.
Whistling diesel.
We should make a mockumentary leaking diesel.
Leaking diesel. Look at this.
Can't wait to see my car next to the Dynodaze wall. Me too. Yeah, I don't know how to use that.
Wow.
But I needed the box, so but it is there, ready to
Oh.
press the button. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah. Is that what you imagine
Beep.
what noise it makes when you press it?
Beep. Shh. Doo-doo-doo-doo. This is how Richie checks if something's working. Press the same button 100 times. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, I know it doesn't.
Just needs to work first time, don't it?
Yeah, that's like me with everything in my house. When the internet doesn't work or the USB lead's not working or anything in my house just gets aggravated. Keithy.
What's some tea bags? Tea bagging.
Oh, I'll tea bag you. I like a nice moist tea bag.
And some milk. It's on today's date, though, but
That's fine. I'd have it if it's on last week's date. Oh, right.
and the pot. I thought my own cooking.
Save your washing one.
Oh no, but I seem to have about 300 cups in the cupboard with Happy Father's Day on.
Yeah.
Father's Day
Don't
coming up.
fucking bring him in here. Otherwise, we're it with 300 cups in the fucking sea.
Me and Rich have said this numerous
Well, I'm gonna
times.
keep that on the side in market.
There's 5 people in my house, so we should only have 5 cups.
I think the last time I looked, we've got 75 cups in my house. There's 2 of us. 2 fucking people.
Did you count them?
We did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because we all took them out, didn't
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
So who got the most amount of cups.
Yeah, that was funny. Cool, that's going back some time. And I bet you've added cups to that.
Oh, I bet there's more there now,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
I
there'll
bet
be
not one's been thrown
yeah.
away.
Well, we need that. It'll be something like that. We need that VW Camper Cup. And then my kids will be like, oh, best dad in the world again. Thanks ever so much for that. Happy Easter Cup. Brilliant. When everyone goes to sleep, we should just throw them over the field. That's a lovely. It's porcelain used for anything. You can't recycle it, can you? Someone's made cups for the last 80 years of their life, haven't they?
Yeah.
And then there's a bloke wherever that cup lands go, we don't need no more cups.
Imagine like the tip. And someone's like, oh, that's an alright cup.
Yeah.
And then if you follow over there, they've got a collection of cups.
Yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant. Yes, so we've got 2 EP3 Civics to map today, which is going to be great. Morning, Vish. Hope you're doing well, buddy. So we're going to get on. We're going to get on with that. What else are we going to do? Yeah, that's it. I think. Oh, I've got to organise getting a rear beam on my FN2. But it's going to have to go outside and up the car park now because that's not going to happen, is it? So that's off the road. But luckily, my CRZ should be back this week. Although, frankly, I could just daily the Colt. I love the fact that it's still got its standard interior in it because it used to have bucket seats and I hated them. They gave me a severe anal bleed on the way back from Castle Coombe and I swore I'd never sit in them again. So I took those out, put a standard interior in it, and it's just a nice car. And you know what? Because it's a 2 litre, even off boost, it's quick. But it's just leisurely. It's leisurely because the car's lighter than an FN2, lighter than an EP3, I would imagine, maybe. And it just pulls it along nicely because it was a 1.5 turbo originally, which would make about the same power as an NA Honda. So make of that what you will. But it drives great. It's got a lovely new steering wheel and the power steering. I've set it up to help me out a little bit on sheer torque steer. But great. Absolutely great car. Really enjoyed it. Didn't want to get out of it on Saturday and Sunday. It was just awesome. But I did pay £1.95 a litre for fuel.
Which is ridiculous. You want to mute that for 1 second whilst I ask some questions?
Well, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. So have a great day. I'm going to get on with my list. So peace out. Give us a thumbs up on this, and we'll see you a bit later on. There's an Uncle Keith's paint shop video going live tonight, so I appreciate you liking and sharing that for me. And we shall all see you later. Say bye, Rich.
Bye, Rich.
Keith.
Bye, Keith.
See you later, guys.